Here it is, the groove slightly transformed. Just a bit of a break from the norm. Just a little something to break the monotony of all that hardcore dance that has gotten to be a little bit out of control. It's cool to dance, but what about you? It's soon to move romance. Give me a soft mix, and if it ain't broke, then don't stop fixing. Give me a soft pass, give me some bits and let the house find life. Hop in my CD and let me run around and put your cards on keys.
It's so good. It's really good.
Belt for me?
A pelt?
Belt. Like the one you're wearing. What are you doing?
I'd like to invite Brittany Hunter and Sean Whitegrass up here. They're going to perform an honor song to celebrate this gathering and our community. Thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. So 5 years ago, MPL opened this remarkable new building with one hope, that it would belong to everyone. Today, as we celebrate our 5th birthday, it's clear that what we built together is so much more than a library. It's a community. People often talk about this building because it's won so many architecture awards and it's so amazing and beautiful, which we are so proud of. But what makes this library really special is the people that fill it every day. So that's what we're here to celebrate. Our all under one roof model brought different organizations together in this building that have different missions and different staff, but we all have the same belief that working together makes our community much more strong and stronger. Yeah, yay. Those partners who we could not have done this without are Spectrum Discovery Area, Spectrum Discovery Museum, Families First, yay! The UM Living Lab, and MCAT Media Resource. Let's give them a round of applause. So as I mentioned, none of this could be possible without them. It couldn't be possible without library staff, without our library trustees, all of our volunteers, elected officials, former leadership. I'm not sure if Honor is here, but Honor Bray really made this happen, and we want to celebrate her today too. So let's applaud Honor. Yay! So all of those people came together because they felt that they could build something different and something really special, and they were very successful in that. So thank you for believing that a library is much more than a building, and thank you for being here today. Happy 5th birthday, Missoula Public Library. Here's to 100 more. I'm not done. I will let you know, Shane. Okay, so I'd also like to invite a couple of guests up here. We're going to start with Nicole Gomez Padalano. She is the Director of Criminal Legal Reform at Catalyst, Montana, and she's the former Director of Freeverse. Nicole has her MFA in Creative Writing from the University of Montana. She lives in Missoula with her husband and 2-year-old daughter, Iris, who you probably know if you've ever been on the 2nd floor because she's come to say hi to you. So come on up, Nicole.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for that introduction, Slavin, and for the invitation to be here. So in the work I've done with Catalyst Montana, advocating for Missoula's unhoused community and for the decriminalization of houselessness, the library has been an incredibly important space that offers a judgment-free, safe place for unhoused folks and access to innumerable resources. It's one of the only places in town that people are welcome to be inside when it's too hot or cold outside, where you don't have to consume anything. In our society, that's incredibly rare. In my work capacity, I've led events at the library, talks tabled at the monthly Resource Access Day that the library hosts, where folks can come to access free community services, legal help, housing support, haircuts, pet care, health care. Through my work, I've seen firsthand how the library exists not just as a place where everyone is welcome, but how it is a frontline institution in addressing the needs of our unhoused neighbors. But where the library took on a truly personal meaning for me was when I became a mother. What I discovered when I had my daughter is that American parenthood is extremely lonely and very hard. The village, as is often said, is dismantled. Childcare is limited in supply and incredibly expensive. And the cost of living makes it almost impossible to afford to stay home with your children, even if you want to. My family, we don't live near our extended family, something also uniquely American. And though we have a beautiful community here that we love a lot, for my husband and I, there are often long hours when we are each alone with our daughter while the other one is at work or taking their turn to do something for themselves. It can be very lonely. When I had Iris, the library became like a sanctuary to me. It was a safe, beautiful community space where I could bring my baby to play with other babies for free in a safe environment with access to developmentally appropriate, stimulating, fun toys and activities. There are areas for tiny babies big plastic houses with fake fruit for infants, and classes for toddlers to sing nursery rhymes, listen to stories, and play with other children. And the library's offerings meet my daughter as she grows. She started first by just splashing in the pools of water in the play areas, and just the other day she learned how to load the little green balls into the pulley system and turn the wheel to launch them into the water whirlpool. It was a very exciting moment for both of us. She already loves throwing balls and watching the scarves fly in the air in the Spectrum Discovery area, and I can't wait to see her engage with the more advanced offerings as she grows older. The library even offers free lunches to children during the summer. The fact that all of this is made available for free to children in our community by the library is astonishing. Like safe indoor spaces for folks to take respite without having to consume or spend money, so few places are made available to all children, no matter their socioeconomic status, to access developmentally appropriate, fun, state-of-the-art opportunities to learn. It's more than amazing. It's equalizing. But the second floor of the library doesn't just support children, it supports the whole family. For me, in the early days of maternal loneliness, it was a place to connect with other parents who also brought their babies to play there. We would watch our children roll around on the floor and talk about them, ourselves, our journeys into parenthood, while trying to keep them from swatting and stealing toys from each other. We'd offer each other advice and tips. The library offered us community, and it goes beyond that. Just the other day, a friend of mine was recommending that I look into a parenting approach called the Circle of Security that helps parents cultivate healthy emotional regulation and relationships with their children. And lo and behold, I was chasing Iris around the second floor of the library and found the Family's First Corner, which offers a number of free parenting classes to our community, and one of which was the Circle of Security. We just, in fact, got an email yesterday letting us know that our class starts next month. The library already offers so much to strengthen our community, and then, impossibly, it offers more, starting with those parent-child bonds. These have been my parts of the library. I've joined a friend on a podcast they host from the podcast rooms, and I've eyed the knitting group, but I haven't even begun to scratch the surface of what the library offers. What I know, though, is that in a country in which less and less seems to be available to us, whether it's education, healthcare, housing, friendship, organic romance, stillness, the library is somehow the one place that defies that. It's a place where you can attend a film screening or make your own movie, consult with a public defender, eat a free lunch, attend a reading class with dogs or a bilingual story class, pick up a seed starter kit, and sit atop a beautiful deck overlooking our city. I haven't even mentioned all the books. My point, though, is that there aren't many truly public gathering places left in America. Most of our shared spaces require us to spend money and consume to be there. Malls exist to sell us things, most museums charge entrance fees, and most scenic sidewalks are occupied by restaurant or bar patios that require you to buy something to sit there. Urban beauty, as well, is seldom free and often privatized. You usually need money or social status to enjoy beautiful works of architecture from the inside, or to build them on your own. But not the library, and specifically not our library. It's open to everybody and it requires nothing from us. No purchases, no membership fees, no dress code. You don't even have to have a library card to be there, and you can stay all day. Not only does that cultivate and create space for us to come together, it also reminds us that there's another way to be in community with each other, beyond making everything available for a price. It reminds us how wonderful, how truly marvelous it is to have an institution in our community that provides for us the things that are good for us without expecting anything from us, for them, that provides them because it's a value. It's a quiet but living act of resistance to the status quo, and by doing so, it makes our library revolutionary. For all these reasons, I'm grateful to the Missoula Public Library, and I feel that no more deeply than when I watched my 2-year-old bound around the second floor of the library with the familiarity, comfort, and joy as though she were in her own living room. For that, I want to say thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Nicole. Next up, our final guest is Chris Latreille. Chris is a Little Shell Chippewa Métis storyteller, author of several books, including Becoming Little Shell, A Landless Indian's Journey Home. He's the former Montana Poet Laureate and, importantly, to all of us, a super friend to Montana libraries. So, Chris, come on up.
Bonjour, bon après-midi, Indinwe Maganaduk. That is hello and good afternoon, all of my relatives. Chris Latreille, Indigenous, Chris Kashanikashin. My name is Chris Latreille, but you can call me Chris. And I just addressed you this afternoon in the two languages of my people. I'm a citizen of the Little Shell tribe of Chippewa Indians. We are Anishinaabe. We speak Anishinaabe Moan or Anishinaabe or Ojibwe Moan or Ojibwe or Chippewa, which are all different words for the same thing, which is who we are as a people and what our culture is. And I also spoke in Michif, which is the language of the Métis people. The Little Shell are largely comprised of Métis people. And we are therefore comprised with two languages. And I bring all that up, not only because it's important, because that's a story. You know, we were the landless Indians for more than 150 years. That's what we were referred to as. And you wonder, how does anybody who is indigenous on this continent ever get considered landless in the first place? And our story is one that I've traveled all over the state the last couple of years, all over the country, telling that story. It's a dangerous story, especially at a time today as we're celebrating this idea of America 250. And we're supposed to celebrate all of the good things about the United States. Whereas some of us maybe have a few other elements of that story that particularly aren't so shiny. I was asked to speak potentially at a museum in eastern Montana because the folks from Mount Vernon who were doing this George Washington thing were going to take it on the road. And they wanted indigenous speakers to talk about George Washington. And I said, well, you know that we don't necessarily think that much of George Washington, don't you? And I asked if it would be okay for me to tell some of that other version of the story, our version, and of course, they didn't want that to happen. I bring all that up because this library is a temple to stories. There are stories you can come to this place and learn about people who have been erased, just like my people have been, just like anybody who don't fit the face of what settler colonialism has wanted us to view our country and our story as for 250 plus years. And that's why places like this, the mere existence of the Missoula Public Library, is an act of resistance. It's a subversive act. And the story it tells is the story of our community, that in spite of all the pushback from very powerful people, we built this building. And this building exists. And it's notorious globally for what it represents, not as just an architectural work of art, but that it is a place where you can come and learn things that in other places you were denied access to. So that is a statement, as Nicole was talking about the loneliness of those of us who can't get our stories told elsewhere, who can't exist in places that aren't safe for us, who the doors are not open for. And I call this place the People's House because all the people are welcome here. Hey, shout out to the dude in the American Falcon t-shirt. Way to go. MCAT, that's my rock band. American Falcon, thank you for wearing that. Did you do that just for me? Of course he did. The stories that you can come and learn and tell and exist here are possibly not found anywhere else in many parts of this state. But what is beautiful about that is that the folks who would deny those stories are welcome here too. So this becomes a place where people can come together in spite of their differences, despite their ideas of things, and find a commonality. And as Poet Laureate, as I traveled all over the state, I was in rooms of people that were from both sides of this conflict that we have going in our communities now. And that is the thing that brought them together, is the power of storytelling, the power of art, the way that art and stories and music and all the things that happen in all the myriad ways here at the library come together for everybody to enjoy. And if there's any like beacon of hope that I have, I mean, I write a newsletter called An Irritable Métis. I'm not really known as a hope guy. It exists in a place like this. And when they asked if I would come, this is one of the few places where I am invited. I'm going to do everything I can to show up for, because this place has showed up for me. And one of my favorite memories of this library was, I think it was the night before it was supposed to open. I'd done a couple, like 2 years in a row, poetry workshops via Zoom. And we did our very last one in one of the rooms together on the 4th floor, and the next day it was going to open. So the night before it opened, Celia and I had this place to ourselves. And we wandered around in the dark and saw the magnificent Missoula, night sky and all of that. So then the next day it became everybody's. And I have a very special place kind of in my spirit for this, not just because of that, because this place has been so supportive, not just of my efforts, but the efforts of all the creative people. So thank you for inviting me. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for being here at Missoula Public Library. And thank you for the free hot dogs that are about to come rolling out of this thing here. And I don't want to... Yeah, we love the library. Thank you. Miigwech. Chi miigwech. Yes.
Thank you, Chris. All right, so we've got free hot dogs until 4:30. There's a memory booth inside where you can record your story, water coolers around, a lot of other things. Bingo. If you play bingo, you can win a raffle prize. And then lots of neighbors that you can talk to. So thank you again for being here. Happy birthday, MPL.
It's a fun time. It's a real fun time. It's the library. Hey, happy birthday, library. You're having a real good time. What? No, he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. What is this? Trying to get it on the camera.
Yeah.
Sparkling Pop Quiz, KFGM, August 5th, 7 o'clock, Missoula Senior Center. Come support your community public radio station. Thank you to the library. Looks good though. Oh no, dude, are you serious? That's such a treat. Honestly, let me pick one out for my this might be the one I want, really. That's so special. That's so cute.
Yeah.
How's it going, Tim? Good job, guys. Alright. Nicely done. In a nice and easy way. Okay, now I'm going to have a little piece of cake.
Yeah, please.
You want me to get you a piece of cake?
Sure. Thank you.
There's one.
They were from Pride, so they have more of them here. Right. I don't know whether they have that kind today or not.
And is this a birthday for you, Missoula?
This is 5 years.
Awesome. Thank you, honey. Hey, that's
Hello. This piece is for me. Thank you. You're welcome. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum. Good stuff, huh?
Do you plan on skating down to Jackson's Rebound?
Downtown Missoula, give it up to the one and only, one of the best friends of the library, Elijah! We got a YouTube channel. Just look up Elijah Hutchins on YouTube. You'll find hundreds of hours of activities he's done at the library and on the corner. Wow, one more time. Thank you so much. Elijah Hutchins, everybody. That's right. Not only can he sing, he can dance as he likes. Rise to the Missoula star this one, I tell you. One more time, get up for Elijah!
smoke, I don't light it. Ill way to ammo on the hand, stay play. Give it up, you make it feel like foreplay. Yo, my cardio is infinite. Big Willie style's all in it.
Sounds like such a lazy 20-something. Also, I think Joey Pictures on their album was thrown in there, but when I think of that time of my life, I think it's so fun to have a library and just like listening to certain records that I got there over and over again.
You like check these records out and take them back.
But again, even though I was like 100 feet in the library, they're always open. Which doesn't speak very well.
So it sounds like it offered you more than I had a gal who I was speaking to her said she was on the library.
Yeah, we just got here.
You have audio going?
Just camera audio.
Evidence.
I'm busy blowing this horn today.
All we need one.
All right, kids. I want to
We'll play another one. Oh, good. Lumberjack? Not at all.
I think you're ready, sorry.
Oh no, I'm.
If I block you, let me know.
Oh, look, he's catching us in the back.
Oh, there we go.
Lazy sucker anyway. Look, you let the trash can do the
You need to
talk.
borrow a hat?
Don't stick your tongue out.
Yeah, there we go.
Maybe it's me. No. Shut up. Shut up. I didn't ask him. I want no question. Okay? 1, 2, here we go.
It does a decent job picking up.
No, that you might be. Doesn't have anything to do with beer drinking. That's cool. You don't even have to sing it. That's right, you don't have to sing it. Unless I like it. Are you gonna look at somebody in particular? I don't want you. You're on the inside.
Yes, I sing one.
Rob Paul Logan. She played 1 year on it. He's a tech boy. He's a tech boy for Allegiance. Rob Paul. No repeat.
As a pH indicator, so it tells us how acidic or how basic something is. And have you ever eaten anything sour? So that sour is malic or citric acid, and that sourness comes from fruits and veggies usually. So that is what an acid is. It's a low pH. Then we have on the opposite side a high pH, which is basic. So then when we mix our pH indicators with different pHs, this one is called bromothionyl blue, and when we mix it with something that is basic, it stays blue. But when we mix it with something that is acidic, it'll turn yellow. Cabbage juice works the same way. When we mix it with something that is basic, it'll turn green. So this tells us what our pH of our solution is. Do you have any questions or anything you'd like to see again? Great question. So it actually changes the chemical structure of the compounds in this. So these compounds just have different chemical structures. So if you think of it like your hands, right? This is one orientation that your chemical could be in. But when you add an acid, maybe something changes, so now it's like this. And this would be a different color. But when you change it back, it can go back to that same color. So that's kind of the concept. Is you create something new, different structure of the chemical, which that structure will have a new color to it. That's just for you to take. So I got one more experiment if you like.
Hey, Penny, get out of the tub!
That's right, these are magic chemistry tricks. So, this is called an iodine clock. So this is iodine, which is normally just dark brown. But when you mix it with vitamin C, it turns invisible. You can't see it anymore. And that vitamin C, if we can get rid of it, which we'll use some hydrogen peroxide for. So this is a mixture of hydrogen peroxide and potato starch. So we'll use this hydrogen peroxide to get rid of our vitamin C, and once that vitamin C is all the way gone, it will turn the brown iodine, or the invisible iodine, back to brown. Once that brown iodine is around, it will react with that starch that we have, because starch plus iodine is a black color. Oh, it already changed.
Oh man, look, it is magic.
It is magic.
I got
Why didn't you have to touch it?
real clear.
And now as it sits, it'll get darker and darker as that chemical reaction continues. Doing what? Elephant toothpaste? Yeah, this isn't a great spot for it because that makes such a mess. We can do that in the future at the Discovery Bench. If you remember, I'm there every other Thursday, so I'll be there next week. Next week we're going to be doing an egg drop challenge. You'll really like it.
Who can build the best egg, particular egg?
Even darker. It is magic. It is magic. Really bad tasting maple syrup. Hello. I love your face paint.
Amanda, their line is like all the way around the block. The line is like all the way around the
Is this the song from Over the Garden Wall?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Maybe.
To Adelaide's?
Yeah. Maybe. Cannot confirm.
Was now that they saw it, but oh my god. You got the bubble?
I mean, yes.